Great stories start from small and humble beginning. Since its establishment in 1958, William Henry Smith Memorial School has groomed itself to become the strongest, long-standing school of ICSE in Varanasi. Situated at SIGRA Varanasi, it becomes the education lighthouse for thousands of students who have successfully passed the journey from lower nursery to class 12th.
Cecilia Rose Wells and William Henry Smith, two wonderful people who met here in India in 1950s and decided that they wanted to settle down, and both being teachers after retirement came here to Varanasi and in a thatched roof missionary bungalow opened a small English medium school. Initially they went house to house asking people to send their children, and from the very day one there were three things which were very important. The first was discipline, for which Smith School is known even today and has carried on. The second was spoken English and values. They were both very clear that the Indian value system is the best. Satya, Ahimsa, Prem and Bhaichara, and most of all Daya, mercy, by reaching out to others. These were the values which have always been the main building blocks of Smith School. Along with academics, being good in your subject, it was important to be a very good human being. As the years went by, initially they started up to class 5, later on to class 8, and on the demand of the parents, this became Smith's Junior High School. Blessed be the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Pauline Hope and Mr. P.M. Sodhi were an integral part of the school. Pauline Hope, of course, was the niece, the favorite niece of Cecilia Rose and William Henry. And right from the inception of the school in 1958, she was a part of it. Later on, in 1960, Mr. P.M. Sodhi also joined. She was a part of the managing board, and later on when the society formed, she was also its chairman from time to time. Pauline and Mr. P.M. Sodhi were both instrumental in getting the no objection certificate from the UP government. This was necessary because now the school had grown in reputation and parents felt that it was necessary that the children continue up to high school at least and later on intermediate. Once The no objection certificate was given. The Council for ISC examinations was approached and soon were granted the status of an ICSE school, and in 1988 March the first batch of class 10 students went up. Later on, due to their untiring efforts, Mr. and Mrs. P. Sodi were able to also get the school intermediate status. In 1996, they were able to get the affiliation or the permission for opening ISC Class 12. Initially, the subjects were only commerce and science. But today, the W.H. Smith Memorial School offers its students science, computers, commerce, humanities, music, instrumental and vocal, and also fine arts. In the late 80s, the William Henry Smith Memorial School was the pioneer school in offering computer studies as a subject. It was the first school to do so at the board examination level. And till today, the results of the students in ICSE and ISC in computer studies are 100% with a number of students scoring 100%. In the beginning, when the school was started by teachers, it was very obvious that one of the mission statements, part of the mission statement had to be nurturing minds to create the future. It sounds so simple now, but it took a lot of time before the thoughts formulated and finally became concise into a single small mission statement. This was decided in 1997 and henceforth it became the mission statement of the school. But much before that, onward and upright was the motto which was coined by our founders, Cecilia Rose and William Henry, who were very, very clear that the children would always march onward and upright in honesty, integrity, school, we imbibe the values of onward and upright, and we always help others and encourage others to help others. So we walk the talk, and that is what we encourage everyone. Just do it, and do it.
Peace runs through our hearts. Wars rage on regardless, we need not take part. Life can be a struggle, a perpetual night, but the sun won't rise quicker if we choose to fight. So let's down our weapons and open our arms, become a safe haven of kindness and calm. Life need not be a battle where we merely survive. We wait to rest in peace, we should live it while we are alive. Concordia 2021 is dedicated to the founder of our school, late Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith, who being an educationist and visionary, doing something for the society, which led to the establishment of W.H. Smith Memorial School in the year 1958. Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith, popularly known as Big Auntie, was a driving force which set the milestone of success to be achieved in the years to come. She was always so disciplined and virtuous in her personal life that it wasn't surprising to see discipline and virtue cascade into the institution. Besides a good administrator, she was a very humble and God-fearing lady. She had strong faith in God and always said, God always helps those who believe in him. I now invite our administrative officer, Mrs. Pratyasha Mary Mukherjee, the great-grandniece of the founder, headmistress Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak, program coordinators Mr. Vinay Prakash Singh and Mrs. Shubha Kaur, and senior teacher from the Department of Social Science, Mrs. Meena Mamgan, to offer floral tribute and take her blessings before we flag off today's ceremony.
Cherish your visions and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. A very good evening and a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Vijay Mishihito Batra, revered judges who judged the participants of all the 6 events and immensely contributed in the smooth conduction and success of Concordia. All the principals and directors of various schools, teachers in charge of participant schools, principal of our school, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, manager, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day, administrative officer, Pratyasha Mary Mukherjee, headmistress of our school, Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak, our young and vibrant participants of Concordia, and dear parents. It was realized that besides scientific and technical advancement, there is also a need for transforming the young India into responsible global citizens who tread on the path of peace, harmony, and brotherhood. We feel proud to take such a noble initiative to spread the message of peace through Concordia 2021, a virtual inter-school social science event to observe Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day, uniting for a sustainable and peaceful future under the able guidance of the principal of our school, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, and Administrative Officer, Mrs. Pratyasha Mary Mukherjee. Concordia is a confluence of 6 events, namely Cinephilic, Smart Movie Making Competition, Landscape Photography Competition, Vision of Peace Painting Competition, Chants for Peace Solo Singing Competition, Confluence, that is panel discussion, and Rekindling Peace Creative Writing Competition. All the events have been successfully conducted due to the support, cooperation, and participation of all the renowned schools of India. With immense pleasure, I announce that the seed of this program was sown in the year 2018 when we went ahead with the program Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Never Again, in Malviya Center for Peace and Research, BHU. This was a painting competition held at all India level. We witnessed an influx of thousands of paintings from all across India. We take an opportunity to inform you that this will be a continuous effort of Social Science Department of W.H. Smith Memorial School to transform the students into peaceful citizens of tomorrow, for which your cooperation is sought. So today we have gathered here for the announcement of the much awaited results of several events held through Concordia 21. But before we do so, let's have a glimpse of the schools and their participants who made Concordia successful with their participation in almost all the events.
Nothing can dim the light that shines. With this beautiful line, I now invite our school choir to lead us in the school song, Lord Jesus. I request everyone to kindly stand up.
Lord Jesus, make our school a lovely place where all of us are loving to each other and work our best and show a smiling face. Teachers and children helping one another. You went to school with other little boys, and everyone was glad when you came in. Come to our school and fill our hearts with joy, and bless us as our lessons are begin. Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Once again, a choir is here to present a melodious song, Dono Dono. Thank you, sir. Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that the impact lasts in your absence. True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. With these lines, I invite the leader of Smith's School, our Honorable Principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, to welcome our esteemed audience and pray for all.
Namaste, Hedo, hello, a very good evening and good morning wherever you are, whatever the time of the day is, a very good day to everyone who is watching. First of all, let me tell you that it gives me great pleasure that I should be here today on this virtual platform meeting with all of you. And isn't it great, isn't the Almighty great that He has given human beings the intelligence to develop a technology which puts us into such close commune with each other. So this program, in which we have also happily partaken of, the Concordia, was the very first program of W.H. Smith Memorial School, which is dedicated to our founder, Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith. Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith was a teacher of geography and English and value education. And she used to always be very, very clear about certain things. And that was that children should be given an opportunity to grow and to flourish and to do well in their lives. This could only happen if they did not restrict themselves only to the curriculum or to the four walls of a classroom, but also spread out their wings, at least the wings of their thoughts, using their talents, flow out and go out into the world with their thoughts and learn a lot. I remember that when I was a child, I used to sit with Mrs. Smith, who was my grandaunt, and she used to give me her love which she had for geography. There was a book we had in my school in which there was an owl that used to come every night, and there was this little boy who used to climb onto the back of the owl and he used to fly around the whole world. And when he used to fly around the whole world, he learned about those countries, about their culture, their dress, their food, everything. And that fascinated me at a very young age. So I used to discuss with her. And then I passed this on to my children, to my students, to my teachers. And over the years, it became a habit with all of us to discuss about various cultures and about ways of life. Then the Concordia, the seed of Concordia was sown by Pratyasha Mukherjee. She's a young dynamic educationist who joined us, a topper from BHU, and having done her master's in peace studies and conflict management, came with a whole lot of new ideas. And it was her idea that she felt that it was necessary that all the teachers should, of social sciences especially, get together and organize a group of programs in which children, not only in our school, students not only in our school, but those right across the city and maybe tomorrow in the whole of India will be able to participate and express their views and their ideas. So we decided to leave her to it. The team leader was selected. It was Mr. Vinay Singh, our senior geography teacher. He was assisted by his whole team of teachers who you will come to know. Many of you are participants already know. And let me tell you, it was fun. It was such fun. When they used to report to me and tell me what all they were doing, I used to get so excited. And especially it was a challenge that how to do this program virtually online. But there were never any hassles. There were never any glitches. Everything went smoothly. I want to thank 16 of our judges who who came forward so happily. At one call, they all came forward. Thank you so much. I will not take the names of all the judges, but my sincere, heartfelt thanks that you have been a very big contributor, all of you, to the cause of education. All the people who were the judges were from higher education, professors and people in the university, important posts they were holding. But what they did was they came down to school level and they were so excited about doing the judging for the little ones, for the school children, school-going students. And they also enjoyed it. Their feedback was excellent. We enjoyed putting it together. And thank you everyone for being there with us. Thank you and God bless. Thank you so much for participating. And we look forward that Pratyasha Mukherjee, that in coming years, and Vinay Singh in the coming years, all of you together come forward with more and more ideas and make more of the Concordias a success. Thank you. So as it is our unique habit of Smiths, we are always in prayer and in commune with God. So I would like to request everyone present to please just close their eyes for a little bit and fold the hands and remember the God which they pray to while I say this prayer. Dear Lord, as we gather here in your loving presence, we thank you for this wonderful opportunity which you have given us, Lord, through this program Concordia. We ask you to specially bless the efforts made by all the teachers together in this direction. We ask you to bless the memory of Mr. and Mrs. Smith who made this school possible. We ask you to bless the principals of the school who have participated. We ask you to bless the teachers of the schools that have participated. We ask you to bless the students of the schools that have participated. Lord, you have kept us together. You have made us enjoy the life as you have willed it, and we know that your very special mercies have been on us, and there has been no untoward glitch or any obstacle to the program. And today, as we move towards the culmination, we ask you especially, Lord, to lay your loving hands on the head of our chief guests, our guests of honors, and also all the judges, teachers, and bless each and every one of us with more wisdom, the will to do something to change the world, to be the change that we want to see in the world, Lord, and to discover and use the beautiful talents with which you have blessed each and every one of us. And all these prayers we pray in Jesus' sweet and merciful name. Amen. Thank you for your patience in hearing our prayer. God bless everyone.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words and your blessings. Now, let's proceed. Let's see and hear the views of the teachers of Social Science Department on the concept of Concordia and world peace.
As said by Martin Luther King Jr., if we are to have peace on earth, our loyalties must transcend our race, our tribe, our class, and our nation. And this means we must develop a world perspective. This is what we aim to inculcate in students at William Henry Smith Memorial School. Our principal, ma'am, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, is constantly emphasizing on the concept of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. She believes in inculcating peace values in students from a very young age through innovative ideas so that they may become better world citizens. This virtual event Concordia is one such step to do so. Every year we mark the Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day with a national level painting competition so that children from all over our nation can express their views on peace through art. This year we decided to give it the face of Concordia. Through this event, we aim to encourage the children of our nation to think about peace and discuss peace. Concordia is a platform where students can express their views on peace through any medium they choose from, like music, painting, discussions, photography, etc. Our school fraternity hopes that this event will pave the way to motivate students to develop a world perspective from a very young age and become messengers of peace. Thank you.
Irene is the goddess of peace and the season of spring. It comes from Greek term Irene. Now, when we talk about Irene, she is one of the deities of the seasons and keepers of the gates of heaven. For thousands of years, writers, poets, philosophers, and the theologians have been advocating their particular methods or technique for bringing peace among people. For me, peace comes from within. If one is at peace with self, he will be at peace with others. In real terms, peace comes from loving self and loving neighbors as oneself, accepting others as they are and forgiving them. Peace is not simply the absence of violence as is mistakenly understood. It is the cultivation of understanding, insight, and compassion combined with action. Peace does not rest in the charters and covenants alone. It lies in the hearts and minds of all the people. So let us not rest all our hopes on parchment and on papers. Let us strive to build peace, a desire for peace, a willingness to work for peace in the hearts and minds of all our people.
We in Smiths believe that the peace should be the way of life. We wanted that our students should realize the importance of peace and how it works in a beautiful, positive manner if we make it an inseparable part of our life. And that is why, under the leadership of our principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, we introduced Panchtattvas to our children, beautifully designed by our honorable principal, in which P stands for perseverance, A stands for correct attitude, C stands for compassion, H stands for honesty, and N that comes in the middle, it stands for nurturing values. Because values are very, very important. This is what we feel. And these values help them to understand the value and the benefits of peace. These children, when they were also given the opportunity to interact with the students of the other schools, not only of India but of abroad, on various issues which are being faced by the people of the nations globally, then they understood that yes, peace should be there and it should be a part of our life, an integral part of our life. In India, when we say that we are the example of unity in diversity, then to maintain peace, it is necessary to make our children realize, to know how to celebrate the differences. And this is what is being nurtured in them, so that they should become the carriers, the torch bearers of peace.
To bring growth and prosperity in a society, the path that wiser people take is of peace and harmony. Thus, W.H. Smith Memorial School never misses a chance to promote these virtues. In August 2019, we organized All India Art Exhibition in collaboration with UNESCO and Malviya Center for Peace PHU. 3,500 students from lower nursery to classes 12th participated. Approximately 419 schools across from 8 different states. Chief guest was Vice Chancellor BHU, Professor Rakesh Bhatnagar, and keynote speaker were Professor Priyanka Upadhyay, UNESCO Chair for Peace Asia, and Mr. Vijay Michihito Batra, the famous motivational speaker. Thank you.
Greetings. We at Smiths believe that teachers and students are the best group to spread the message of peace and harmony in the most effective manner. So we developed a plan to celebrate Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day. We hope that Concordia 21 will bring a common platform for everybody to collaborate and unite, igniting the young minds to be the stakeholder for the peace and harmony in the future. Thank you, everybody.
There may be different meanings and different dimensions of peace. But since we are teaching in a school, we can say that positivity of mind is the beginning of the peace. It is the generator of peace. We know that when children enter the school, they come to school, it is the duty of the teachers that they should be pacified. So at the very first instance, when they are pacified in the classes, when they are coming in nursery and primary, it is the beginning of the peace formation. And the way a teacher teaches, he behaves or she behaves with the students, the trend in which a lesson is taken, it is taught, its meanings are revealed to the children. It is the process of beginning of the peace. And peace always exists in our mind. If we are not able to change our behavior, our attitude, certainly we cannot have the peace in the minds of the people. And when it is not in the minds of the people, it cannot be in the society as well. And especially in the schools, in the educational institutions, it becomes the foremost duty of the teachers that how they can create an atmosphere in the minds of their colleagues as well as in the minds of the children to have the peace agreements among all of them forever.
It is time to realize the importance of peace if we want to continue living on this beautiful planet we call our home. And I really feel proud to say that Smith School has always stood by these lines and has always followed the ideologies of great visionaries who have dedicated their lives for peace.
I believe peace is the complete understanding and acceptance of humans, not only with others, but with themselves also. Peace is both personal, something with ourselves, while also being something big out there in the world. Peace can't exist when either of them is disturbed, and I believe finding peace is the way to connect both its elements. Peace is not the absence of chaos and problems, but it is the art to stay calm, focused, and united even in the middle of those. There are be problems and conflict, but the way we solve them defines how peaceful we are. Providing education and eliminating poverty, inequality, and exclusion are the areas to work on to achieve peace both within and outside. And that can't be done without a complete understanding and acceptance of ourselves and others.
Peace is the hope of every nation and goal of every prayer. Peace is the desire of every beating heart. When we see ourselves separate from our community and from nature, then violence arises. It is only when we understand our part in overall unity, then there is the possibility of peace on large scale. So, let peace prevail on earth.
I totally agree with Mahatma Gandhi when he said, "There is no way to peace, but peace is the way." We at W.H. Smith Memorial School believe in the concept of Sarva Dharma Sambhav. Everyone must be treated as being equal. Once this concept seeps into the personality of human, peace shall prevail. In our school, we prepare students to be global citizens. We teach them the lesson of humanity by incorporating several programs such as Dada Dadi Divas, where children are made to interact with old people. They are taken to orphanages, they plant trees, and in this way they learned to be humane. According to me, children must be taught only one religion, and that is the religion of humanity. For this is the path that leads to inner peace. Once you are peaceful, you will definitely create a positive aura around you and pass it on to others. Thank you.
Like charity, peace also begins at home. The seed of peace and harmony should be sown in early childhood only, so that every child grows up to be a peacemaker.
Peace brings with it so many positive emotions that it is worth aiming for in all circumstances. Hope this event promote the meaningful experience. Thank you.
Where there is discord, may we bring harmony. Where there is error, may we bring truth. Where there is doubt, may we bring faith. Where there is despair, may we bring hope. With these lines, I pray that through this event, we can impart knowledge, skills, values in purpose of shaping the future of students. Thank you.
Hello, namaste. Peace begins with a smile. It is said that a smile can light up a room. So imagine what a wall of smile can do. If every day someone does something kind for someone, it will create a ripple effect. Think of when you drop a stone in a pond. It generates a small ripple at first, but after a while, the little ripple has spread throughout the entire pond. Now think of world peace. If someone apologizes to someone else and they do the same, imagine what we all can achieve. Thank you.
Peace is not the highest goal in life. It is the most fundamental requirement of life. Peace can't be achieved by force. It can only be achieved by practicing and following it in our daily life.
When you do the right thing, you get the feeling of peace and serenity associated with it. Do the right things again and again till it becomes your habit.
Hi, Shalom. Peace comes from the Latin word pax, which means tranquility, absence of war. Peace is the ultimate aim of any civilized society, and history has taught us that war is not a way to bring peace. Love and brotherhood can bring harmony among people, societies, and countries. Concordia is an effort to bring the students together, understand the value of peaceful coexistence, and establish a peaceful world.
teachers, for sharing your priceless views. Now we begin with the announcement of results of several events held through Concordia 2021. The first category is panel discussion. Panel discussions are a useful way to trigger an exchange of viewpoints as they involve on-the-spot interaction, develop critical thinking, and highlight the multidimensionality of the issues. One of the most important events of Concordia 21 was live panel discussion Confluence, which was held on 5th and 6th of August 2021. On 5th of August, panel discussion for a stream 1 was organized, in which total 24 students of classes 9 and 10 from reputed schools participated. The topic for stream 1 was international relationship between SAARC countries in the post-COVID era. Panel discussion for stream 2 was held on 6th of August, in which 21 students of classes 11 and 12 participated. The topic for stream 2 was corporate social responsibility, recent horizons. The panelists were divided into 3 teams. The judges for the three panels were Dr. Ranjana Seth, HOD, Department of Economics, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat; Dr. Yogita Berry, Associate Professor, Department of Economics, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat; Professor Mohammad Faryad, HOD, Mass Communication and Journalism, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Hyderabad. The Chief Judge for Stream 1 was Professor Manoj Mishra, Professor at Malviya Center for Peace Research, BHU, and the Chief Judge for Stream 2 was Dr. Vibha Joshi, Senior Associate Professor, Department of Economics, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat. In Stream 1, the award for the Best Speaker goes to Devesh Agrawal from Sunbeam School, Mughal Sarai. Please applaud. In Stream 2, the award for the Best Speaker goes to Ira Upadhyay from Holy Cross School, Balia. Congratulations. The second category was Cinephilic Movie Making Competition. One of the interesting events of Concordia was Cinephilic, that is Smart Movie Making Competition, held on 4th of August 2021 to train and enhance the knowledge of students and sharpen up their skills regarding techniques of making films, that is shooting, editing, types of shots, angles, themes, etc. This competition was organized in 2 streams, Stream 1, classes 9 and 10, and Stream 2, classes 11 and 12. Topic for Stream 1 was eco-friendly methods of a sustainable lifestyle, and for Stream 2, the topic was rhythm of life. The esteemed judge for Stream 1 was Mr. Surojit Chatterjee, who is a well-known artist of All India Radio. He received several awards for acting, direction, production, and sound effects. Stream 2 was judged by Mr. Purba Shering Lama, who is an upcoming and promising filmmaker from Darjeeling and is also the founder of Fairy Tale Pictures. He has a deep passion for conducting filmmaking workshops for children and young people. So announcement of the result I'm going to do, and in Stream 1, the third award is backed by Saumil Mehta from Casterbridge School, Balia. The second award goes to Nirbhay Paswan, Holy Cross School, Balia. And the first is Jayant Singh Singer, Dalims, Rohania. From Stream 2, third prize is backed by Vaibhav Verma of St. John's School, Ledupur. Second position is backed by Sharboni Bhattacharya, St. Mary's Convent School, Mughal Sarai. And the first position is backed by Riya Jaiswal of W.H. Smith Memorial School, Varanasi. The third category of events was Landscape photography. Landscape, the photography contest as a part of Concordia, was conducted to highlight and examine the unique perspectives of contestants in two streams. Stream 1 comprised of students from classes 9 and 10, and Stream 2 comprised of students of classes 11 and 12. Total number of participants in each stream were 20. The topic for Stream 1 was Healing Nature, and Stream 2 was Shadows Speak. The esteemed judge for Stream 1 was Dr. Dal Singar Prachapati from Jeevandeep Mahavidyalaya, Varanasi, who has showcased his creation in several exhibitions. Stream 2 was judged by Mr. Rajesh Kumar Gupta, who is not only a successful businessman, but also has a deep passion and love for photography. He is a recipient of several awards for wildlife and street photography. His photographs have been published in various national and international publications. And now the results. In Stream 1, the third prize goes to Ashutosh Gupta from Sunbeam's Sun City, Varanasi. The second position is backed by Vanya Agarwal, Mount Carmel College, Lucknow. First position is backed by Riya Yadav from Sunbeam School, Mughal Sarai. In Stream 2, at the third position, we have Wajur Rahman, Dalim School, Rohania, Varanasi. Second position is backed by two students, Aishwarya Singh from Dalim School, Ramkatora, Varanasi, and Prasang Sonawala from Sunbeam School, Bhagwanpur, Varanasi. And once again, there is a tie for the first position. We have two students who have secured first position. Janvi Kushwaha from Happy Model School, Varanasi, and Amisha Pandey from Sunbeam Sun City, Varanasi. Congratulations to all the winners. Pooja ma'am.
In the line of events of Concordia, the next program was Vision of Peace. The aim of painting competition was to engage children in a creative exercise to identify their hopes and dreams for the future. It allows complete self-expression and supports students' creativity and innovative ideas of Concordia. This painting competition was divided into two streams, Stream 1 for classes 9 and 10, and Stream 2 for classes 11 and 12. The topic for Stream 1 was Peace Warriors, and for Stream 2, the topic was Hope for Humanity. 22 participants from Stream 1 and 21 participants from Stream 2 submitted paintings. The judgment for Stream 1 was done by Dr. Sanjay Singh, who is a renowned painter and sculptor of Varanasi. The judgment for Stream 2 was done by Dr. Avdesh Singh, who is the director of the Institute of Fine Arts, Varanasi. The result of the program are as follows. From Stream 1, the third prize is backed by Anisha Singh from Happy Model School, Varanasi. At the second position, we have Ananya Agarwal from Sunbeam School, Varuna. At the first position, we have Anushka Sharma from Mount Carmel College, Lucknow. From Stream 2, the third position is backed by Shrinkala Sonkar, Sunbeam School, Varuna. I request you all to kindly applaud. At the second position, we have Ashra Saqib from St. Mary's School, Bhadoi. At the first position, we have Parasthit Dubey from City Montessori School, Lucknow. Chant for peace. Only music can prevail peace on earth, because music has no caste and no bar. According to Bharat Ratna Ustad Bismillah Khan Sahab, caste of any musician is humanity. As we believe strongly in Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, so Chants for Peace was one of the important events of Concordia 2021. This competition was held in two streams. Topic for both the streams was peace and brotherhood. 19 participants from each stream sent their entries. The judgment of Stream 1 was done by Mr. Gyanesh Chand Pandey, Assistant Professor, Department of Music, BHU, and Professor Sangeeta Pandit, Professor, Department of Music, BHU. For Stream 2, the judging was done by Dr. Revati Sakilkar, Professor, Department of Music, BHU. For the results, in Stream 1, the third position is backed by Shaurya Yagnik from W.H. Smith Memorial School. The second position is backed by Anshika Mishra, Sunbeam School, Mughal Sarai. At the first position, we have Adya Mukherjee, Delhi Public School, Varanasi. From Stream 2, the third position goes to Shriya Datta, Sunbeam School, Bhagwanpur. At the second position, we have Shireen Marie Williams from La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow. At the first position, we have Arpan S. Pal from Christ Jyoti Academy, Dehradun. The next program was Rekindling Peace. Rekindling Peace is a creative writing competition, part of Concordia. This was conducted with the aim to help the children to pen down their ideas and thoughts beautifully on paper, build their vocabulary, and to develop emotional and intellectual skills. The creative writing competition was divided into two streams. Stream 1 for classes 9 and 10 and Stream 2 for classes 11 and 12. The topic for both the streams was Impact of Past on Future, Decisions on the World Peace. 25 participants from Stream 1 and 19 participants from Stream 2 submitted their work. The judgment of Stream 1 was done by Mrs. Meenakshi Mishra, an experienced and dedicated educator with a keen interest in sports and literary activities. The judgment of Stream 2 was done by Dr. Manjuri Shukla, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat, who is a well-known figure in the field of literature. The result of this event are as follows. From Stream 1, we have a tie at the third position. Kashvi Mehrotra from La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow, and Jasmine Gambhir from Gurukul Academy, Lucknow. At the second position, we have Utkarsh Chaturvedi from Sunbeam School, Mughal Sarai. At the first position, we have Shri Gupta from Mount Carmel College, Lucknow. From Stream 2, the third position is backed by Bipasha Singh, St. John's School, Ledhupur, Varanasi. At the second position, we have Anushri Sarkar from La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow. At the first position, we have Soumya Shukla from Holy Cross School, Balia. Congratulations to all the winners. I now request Mrs. Anuradha Tripathi to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest for today's award ceremony, Mr. Vijay Mishito Batra, a renowned motivational speaker of India.
Thank you, ma'am. The basis of world peace is the teaching which runs through almost all the great religions of the world. I feel profoundly delighted to take this opportunity to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Vijay Mishihito Batra, a revered and trusted name as an inspirational and motivational speaker. Sir was born in 1962 at Tateyama, Chiba, Japan. Sir lived in Japan for the first 5 years of his life before coming to Delhi for the first time. After completing his schooling and graduation from India, Sir did his MBA from the University of Pittsburgh, Japanese American Institute and Management Sciences. Sir spent months in enhancing his skills as a facilitator of adult learning at PHP Institute. Sir is a renowned motivational speaker, keynote speaker, author, and columnist. Sir has been spreading the message of positive thinking and work ethics since 1998. Think Media Inc. is Sir's latest venture created with the idea to impact society by spreading positive and inspirational news. Sir speaks regularly at various conferences, seminars, and delivers motivational talks at annual meetings for eminent multinational and prominent Indian companies. Sir writes regularly for Dainik Bhaskar and also speaks at the series of seminars organized in Bhopal. Sir has recently authored 3 books: Think There Is a Better Way, Switch On, The Matsushita Way's Success Principles. Sir has also co-authored books with his father, Dr. Pramod K. Batra, which are published in both the languages Hindi and English. Great success, customers happy, outside the box, management in action are to name a few. Sir subtly transmits the motto that I am an ordinary man with extraordinary desires, and I will not quit till I become an extraordinary man with ordinary desire. And if I can do it, so can you. I, on behalf of entire Smith's family, welcome you once again, sir. We are extremely privileged to have you with us as a chief guest. And now I request you, sir, to say few motivational words to all present here.
Thank you very much for this lovely introduction. And I really thank Anita ji for making me a part of this platform. God bless you. You know, it's been such a delight to be watching Concordia 2021. And in fact, I was overwhelmed by emotion, you know, when I started attending it, because as I was introduced, I was born in Tateyama in Japan in 1962, because my mother was Japanese and my father was an Indian. And I'm so glad that they met in America when they were sent by their parents to study. And thank goodness that Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith actually, you know, created this institution which is so powerful. And, you know, very often we hear this concept, the world is a small place, but I feel the universe is a small place, because right now I have a feeling that Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith up in the heavens, she's right now maybe, you know, chit-chatting with my Japanese grandparents, because my Japanese grandparents really saw the pain of what it can be when bombs are dropped, because they belong to a place called Kagoshima, which is not too far from Nagasaki. And although they never discussed the pains that they faced when the bombs were being dropped, they were a bit far away, not too far away, but far enough that they were not immediately hurt, but they definitely had to deal with the side effects of a nuclear holocaust. But the fact is that right now, W.H. Smith has been able to create such a wonderful platform called Concordia. Is an amazing, amazing thing. You know, I was just going through, ever since the World War II has ended, all the Japanese emperors, you know, they have an era. Hirohito, who was the grandfather of the current emperor, he had termed his era as the Showa era, which means the bright peace, and then followed by his son, the father of the current emperor, Akihito. He called his era Heisei, peace everywhere. And what really, you know, makes me so happy is that Concordia means basically harmony within one's heart. And the current emperor, Naruhito, he has named his era to be Reiwa, which means global harmony. Global harmony. And I was just wondering, can I just share a few PPTs if I can? Can I do that? Okay, good. I see a thumbs up from Anita ji, is ever so supportive. So just give me a moment, because basically I'm a trainer at heart. So it's like, you know, Sachin Tendulkar, you know, playing without a bat. You know, trainers without a PPT feel very exposed. So I just wanted to, you know, show you. I hope you can see the screen I'm sharing. Can you see that? Thumbs up, I guess. Yes, you can. So this is a brief visual about me sitting in between my mother and my father in 1968. I just come to India. This was the first picture taken. And my mother actually, she gave me a Japanese name called Michihito. You know, I feel good, you know, Akihito, Naruhito, all the good people in the world get the Hito. Hito means a person. And Michihito means a humanitarian. And I must confess that, you know, The only time I get to feel like a humanitarian in true sense is when I'm on the Concordia, like I'm right now, and maybe in the past. Thank you very much, Anita ji, for giving me this lovely opportunity. So Michihito actually means the word humanitarian. And nowadays social media is so powerful if you have the right connects on your social media. And I encourage all the teachers and the students to ensure that keep away from sensational media and connect yourself to the sensible media, and make sure that you are very mindful as to who you have as your connections on the social media platform. Now, this was a recent idea. Maybe Anita ji shared this with me. Some education shared me with this wonderful idea that sadly the way the musical chairs is being played in many places in the world is actually it's promoting, self performance only. Kids are going round and round, and the sad part is every time the music stops, the sad part is one child has to be thrown out. And the sad part is during the game, if one child falls, everybody else who's in the circle is happy because they feel at least now they can secure a chair. And what happens within half an hour or so, everybody loses at the expense of one. But whereas if you see the BSF situation, if any one of the BSF ladies were to fall, everybody gets hurt. And what I've been told that in Japan, they modified the musical chairs. They keep on reducing the chairs, like they do here in India and other part of the world, but they make it very, very clear the students have to keep on adjusting on the remaining chairs. And ultimately, at the end of the game, there's one chair and all the students have to sit on that one chair. So every time the chairs are being taken away, they're thinking as to how to optimize the resources. So I strongly feel, thanks to the great grandniece of Mrs. Rose Smith, Mrs. Mukherjee, I'm so glad that you're doing something. You're taking Concordia forward, and Concordia actually is instructing the young minds like the ones you see on the screen, and the importance of harmony. And old minds like mine covered with gray hair, I think we also need to be reminded from time to time that it's very, very important. Like, they say charity begins at home. Peace begins at home. So it's very, very important for all of us to ensure that through platforms such as Concordia, we are actually instructing the young minds the importance of living in harmony, and you don't have to win at the expense of others. Again, this book, some of you must have read it a few times, Sapiens. And we have done extremely well over the years. Why? Because our ancestors, the sensible ones, were able to understand the importance of collaboration. And the fact is that when humans can collaborate in large numbers and flexibly, they do wonders. It's very, very important that Concordia and multiple other platforms that you wonderful educations are arranging, it actually gives the student a way to understand the importance of helping each other so they can prevent each other from feeling hopeless. The sad part is the bombs are being dropped all over the world when more and more people start feeling hopeless. And coming towards an end, I know I can't be taking too much time. You guys have been on it for a while. Strong individuals make a strong team, and the weak ones make a mob. And it's very, very important for each and every one of us that you as an educationist, you as a student have to make sure that you are strengthening yourself, not only physically, but, making sure that you're inculcating the virtues. And, I strongly believe that each and every one of us are responsible to inculcate such virtues in ourselves and hopefully helping others to do the same. If you see the screen, you see 11 virtues: being brave, being temperate, being generous, truthful, witty, spirited, conscientious, indignant, benevolent, and industrious. And towards the close, I'd like to share with you a small anecdote because I love sharing anecdotes. And again, this anecdote became very, very popular on the social media. And the anecdote goes that a rich merchant a few years back entered a shop which was very clean and neat. And the shop actually had these large beakers with these labels on it. And there was a very pious-looking man standing behind the counter. So he welcomed this rich merchant. And the rich merchant said, "What are you selling?" And he said, "Sir, I'm not selling anything, but I'm here to serve you with virtues." And he said that these are the 11 virtues. And if you actually have them, nurture them, you are sure to live a peaceful, a happy, and a prosperous life. So the merchant was elated. He says, "Okay, fine, pack me all these 11 virtues." So the man behind the counter said, "Please take a seat. As soon as I'm done packing these virtues, I'll give you a call and you can please come and take it." So after some time, the man behind the counter summoned the merchant who was sitting patiently. And when he came to the counter, he was quite surprised that the man behind the counter is giving a small packet. And the merchant said, you talk about these 11 virtues being so effective in making sure that I and my family can live in peace, in harmony and prosperity. How come the packet is so small? And then the merchant said that the packet contains a seed each of every virtue. You got 11 seeds. And sir, you and your family have to sow the seed in your nature. And when you nurture it in times to come, you will have the virtues that would ensure that you live in peace, harmony, and prosperity. So I think it's very, very important for you and I to understand. I'm 59 years old. I've seen my grandparents from India, when they came from Pakistan, they had challenges. And my grandparents in Japan, they had challenges. But one thing what I've learned from great people like my grandparents is pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. We all will face pains in life, but if we do not, find ways to prevent the same pains to reoccur, it's definitely going to lead to suffering. So I really congratulate each and every member of the W.H. Smith School and all the other schools that have, collaborated for this wonderful event. And like they say in Japan, "Gambatte kudasai," which means do your best. I'm going to make sure that we prevent individuals, from lacking virtue, which is vices. So that's my message. Like I say, keep switching yourself on. And they say that life is amazing. Life is amazing. I put a small note in the comment section which says, Dalai Lama said this thing very, very well. Do not let the behavior of others to destroy your inner peace. But what I felt, attending Concordia is that you guys are doing something phenomenal. I think what I get a feeling from Concordia is that individually and collectively, all of you in Concordia, right, the organizers and people have become a part of this, actually individually and collectively you're working so very, very well that you're promoting happiness, prosperity, and peace for all who are directly or indirectly being exposed to Concordia. So with that, thank you very much. And I applaud each and every one of you. Those of you who were recognized, balle balle. But those of you who were not recognized, believe me, I think you are equally a part of this grand success. So thank you very much, each and every one of you. And finally, again, I'll say, Gambatte kudasai, which means please do your best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vijay Batra. As always, it is a pleasure to have you with us and a great honor as well. And we always get very motivated by you. And people say that, before you had spoken, before the chief guest should have spoken, I should have welcomed you, etc. But the welcome comes from the heart. And all of us at Smiths, we are your fans because you have led us in a number of motivational programs, and we always look forward to your coming here. Having said that, I would like to share with everyone who is here on this virtual platform, especially all my children and children of all the schools and all my fellow principals who are participating right now. I would like to tell you that there is something which I have learned from Mr. Batra, which has really touched me at a very a couple of years back, when he said this. It was, he doesn't even know maybe that it had an impact on me, but it did. That every challenge that you face as a puzzle and not a problem. And you won't believe that really changed the way I used to think about things, because you always have a choice. But then, when I started thinking in that direction, and another thing is that he used to say something, he says something about if you make a excuse and you become, if you learn to blame, then you become lame. Right? Vijay, can you complete that? What is it? What is that thing you say?
The more you learn, the more you earn. The more you blame, the more lame you become. And earning is not only money. Earning is multiple other things as well. Yeah.
Yes. So from on behalf of everyone, especially my dear children and all the people who have organized it, everyone, I have just sat back and relaxed and enjoyed the whole thing. But I want to thank you with folded hands and pray to God that he will bless you and your family and all the endeavor and effort that you make towards changing people and helping people in the world. God bless you. Thank you.
For your motivational words. It is always a delight to hear you. I hope everyone is able to inculcate the 11 virtues that you talked of in themselves in order to bring peace within and without. I take this opportunity to read the citation of our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Vijay Michishito Batra. Mr. Vijay Michihito Batra is a person full of enthusiasm, humor, and zeal, a motivational speaker who works unceasingly for the betterment of humanity. He is driven to spread the message of positive thinking and work ethics through his talks and training seminars. A speaker par excellence who has relentlessly endeavored to bring a remarkable change in the society through his dynamic approach to enhance individuals' professional capabilities to carve out a better human resource. He not only talks about work commitment in work ethics, but also stands out as a live example of the same. This certificate of honor is presented to Mr. Vijay Michihito Batra on August 10, 2021 at W.H. Smith Memorial School, SIGRA, Varanasi, on the occasion of the prize distribution ceremony of Concordia 2021. It is only our dedication towards our passion that distinguishes a champion from the crowd. Finally, let us move further and hear the views and experiences of honorable jury members about Concordia.
Namaskar. It was a great pleasure to be a part of Concordia 2021, an event organized by W.H. Smith Memorial School. It was very pleasing listening to such young, talented and passionate singers coming forward confidently and singing such beautiful songs on the theme of peace and brotherhood. I extend my good wishes and blessings to all the participants. I also congratulate the organizers, Dr. Mrs. Anita Day, Mr. Pradeep Day, and all the teachers behind this wonderful initiative. Once again, thank you. Jai Hind.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Ranjana Seth from Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat, would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to the principal and the organizers of this particular event, Concordia 2021. At the very outset, I would like to congratulate the organizers for having chosen such a pertinent topic to be brought for discussion amongst the students, which reflects on the ideas of peace and harmony. To me, peace is rather a beautiful word, and once it is practiced in our life, we are able to live a contented and a cherished life. Peace does not, however, mean that there is no conflict. Peace would mean how we are able to get over, how we are able to tackle the conflicts which arises in our life. Therefore, to me, the love of power is less important. What is more important is the love of being peaceful. Therefore, with these few words, I would like to tell that peace can be retained in a life only with a sense of understanding the meaning of peace. So, keep smiling and be peaceful. With these few words, I would like to once again congratulate this event in a very systematic manner, and I would like to congratulate the participants for having participated in this event and wish them a huge success in their future endeavors of life. Thank you.
Hello and good morning to everyone present over here. I congratulate all the team members of Social Science Faculty, WH Smith Memorial School, for organizing the mega event Concordia 2021. I am extremely happy and honored to be part of it, and I wish best wishes to all the participants from different schools. And I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the principal of WH Smith Memorial School, Day Madam, Manager Pradeep Sir, and Chief Administrative Officer Pratyasha for having me in this event and giving me opportunity to be a part of it. Thank you so much, and best wishes.
Everyone, this is Dr. Yogita Bedi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Economics, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat, Varanasi. I congratulate WH Smith Memorial School for organizing an event especially for the students of social sciences named Concordia. I thank the organizers for inviting me as a judge for the panel discussion for the class 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th. It's my pleasure to be a part of this event. The idea behind the event was really great. The topic taken by the organizing committee has great importance in today's world. The pandemic affects every aspect of our life, and education is one of them. Nowadays, all the educational activities has been shifted from physical mode to virtual mode. And Concordia is also such an event which make it possible that the school all over the Uttar Pradesh come to a common platform and take part on it. The event was well organized. Your event has been great success in all possible respect. I hope you continue the series and I wish you all the best for that. Thank you.
Greetings to one and all. I am Dr. Manjari Shukla from the Department of English, Vasanta College for Women, Rajghat. At the outset, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers for giving me a chance to be part of this grand event. I would like to convey congratulations to all the participants who participated in various activities which were conducted under Concordia. I would like to share some ideas relating to peace here, which I read somewhere, that it is not only necessary that we talk about peace, we should believe in it. And not only there the work stops. When we start believing in peace, we should start working towards it. With these words, I once again congratulate all the participants and wish them luck for their upcoming endeavors in life. Have a great day ahead.
Hello everyone. See, as we know, our world is going through a lot of turmoil these days. And it's not only the pandemic, there are so many issues. There is war going on, there are environmental concerns, we are having a conflict within ourselves and with the outside world also. And at times like these, one tends to loses faith. One tends to believe that as if, the God's game plan is beginning to falter. But on the other hand, when you see the efforts being put in by schools like WH Smith School, these efforts which try to create an awareness among the students, these efforts which try to make the students sensitive towards these concerns, then it gladdens your heart. And you know what? When the children get sensitized, when the children are aware that yes, these are the real issues that we are facing today, then they are able to take better decisions. And these decisions will make a better tomorrow. I really want to congratulate Mrs. Day and her fabulous team for making this great effort. And when I came to know about Concordia, and when I came to know that I would have the good fortune to join this effort, I really was very happy. I am very proud of you all, and congratulations to the entire team. Congratulations once again to Mrs. Anita Day. Congratulations to the entire Smith family. God bless you all.
Namaskar. It is a pleasure for me to be a part of Concordia 2021 Vision of Peace, organized by W.H. Smith Memorial School, Varanasi. All of you are well acquainted with the meaning of this word Concordia. It stands for harmony and peace. Here I would like to mention that it is the name of a Roman goddess of peace and harmony. May Concordia give peace and harmony to our soul. You know, art is the main source of Concordia, which proves the paintings made by our young artists. I was given the responsibility to select the 3 best paintings out of 20 of Stream 2. So after proper examination and observations, I was able to choose 3 paintings for first, second and third awards. The composition, color scheme, creativity, beauty and aesthetic perception of the young artists no doubt strongly communicate the theme hope for humanity. All the paintings are extremely beautiful, so it was very tough task to select only 3. So under this space limit, I did it unbiasedly to the best of my knowledge without any influence. I congratulate the winners as well as the participants for their wonderful creations. Remember, participation is more important than award. At last, but not the least, I express my sincere thanks to the organizing committee and staff of the school for organizing such a good and meaningful program. Wish you all a bright future. Dhanyavad.
Respected Principal Ma'am, teachers, staff and my dear students. I was very happy to learn of the photography competition Concordia that is organized by W.H. Smith School every year to encourage the photography and artistic talent in students. Photography is an art of capturing the present moment and preserving it for posterity. It is also a form of art where you add your artistic talent, your creativity, your imagination to an existing lifelike situation. It goes much beyond simply clicking the shutter of a camera. It is an art of narrating a story. I am very happy to see the interest, the involvement and the artistic ingenuity of the participants of Concordia as they have exhibited. Concordia is an ancient Roman goddess of harmony and peace, and the subject of this competition, Shadows Speak, amply justifies the title of the competition as well as the art of photography, because photography has a lot to do with light and shadows. My heartiest congratulations to the organizers and to all the students of this competition for participating in it. You all have done a fabulous job. But sadly, as is the norm of all competition, the competition has to be judged. And there has to be winners. And there comes my part as a judge. No other person, I think no other person can judge a work of art done by another person, because it is his work which he has done from his heart and mind. However, since the parameters are set, judgment has to be made. And my work by no means was easy. For me, all of you are winners because you have participated and given expression to your imagination and creativity. My congratulations and blessings to all of you. Keep pursuing your interest and hobby. My best wishes to you and W.H. Smith School for the great work. Thank you and God bless.
We are profoundly grateful to honorable jury members who judged all the 6 events of Concordia 2021. And once again, I take this opportunity to request our technical team to show a glimpse of artwork and photographs submitted by the participants of Concordia 2021. Thank you, sir. And now it's the time to declare the name of best participating school. This was done on the basis of achievements and the number of participants. The participants at the first position were awarded 10 marks. Participants at the second position were awarded 7 marks, and the participants at the third position were awarded 5 marks. And on this basis, the trophy goes to Sunbeam Mughal Sarai as the best participating school. Congratulations. The certificates, mementos for a school, trophies for the winners will reach the respective schools by post. Please ensure that the correct postal address committed to the host school. And once again, I request our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, to share her views with everyone.
Yes, my congratulations to all the teams, especially Sunbeam, Mughal on all your teachers and students who have participated. At the same time, I would like to thank each and every student who has taken part. I always tell my own students in the Smith School that participation is more important than winning a position. The very fact that you have taken the step and you have given your talent makes you a winner in everybody's sight. So God bless all of you and thank you so much for you all participating. And I also take this opportunity to thank all my teachers and team members, especially Pratyasha Mukherjee and Mr. Vinay Singh, for the wonderful effort that they have put in and the love with which they have come forward and given a sacrifice of their personal time in helping to put this whole program together. And as Mr. Vijay Batra said, that I'm sure somewhere Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith is watching and she is blessing all of us and she's very happy that this program has taken part. And I wish you success and hope that in future that we will be able to make more of these events possible and increase the number of schools which are taking part in. I would like to also thank my alma mater, La Martiniere School, Lucknow, for participating, and all the fellow principals from out of Varanasi who have sent in their entries. Thank you and God bless.
To make this event of Concordia virtual prize distribution ceremony a huge success. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Vijay Michihito Batra, who has joined us all the way from Delhi. We appreciate the effort and time you have taken out for us, sir, during such times. Thank you for inspiring us with your knowledge. It was a pleasure listening to you as it always is. I would like to thank our entire jury panel who took out time from their busy schedule and guided us in the entire judging process, as the entire judging process was a very difficult and long time taking process, and I really thank all the jury members who agreed to support our efforts. I express my gratitude to all the school principals, teacher in charge of every school, and all the dear students who participated in this event to make this event a reality and a raging success. Leadership is not a position or a title, it is action and example. Therefore, a very special thanks to our principal ma'am, the captain of our ship, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, and manager Sir Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day for always encouraging us to excel. Teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. I extend my gratitude to the entire Smith School team, Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak ma'am, our program coordinators for Concordia, Mrs. Shubha Kaur, Mr. Vinay Prakash, the entire technical team, Mr. Rahul Mishra, Mr. Chandan Seth, and Mr. Yogesh Chandel, the comparing team, Mrs. Meena Mamgen ma'am, Mrs. Pooja Maurya, Mrs. Anuradha Tripathi, the music department, Mrs. Sucharita Gupta, Mr. Sanjay Massey, Mr. Jacob, and Mr. Emmanuel. All the videos which today it was all compiled and edited by Mr. Emmanuel. So I would like to express a special thanks also to Mr. Emmanuel on that note. The Fine Arts Department, Mr. Chandradeep Sharma, Mrs. Naina Bagga, Mrs. Mamta Bothra, all the beautiful artwork, the compilation of beautiful artwork and photographs which we all witnessed was all done by the Fine Arts Department. A special thank you to Mrs. Anjali Malviya, Head of Department English of our school, for her never-ending guidance and support. In addition, I would like to thank the entire team of Concordia who were the backbone of this event. I would like to thank all the teachers of our school for being a part of this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our supervisors, Mr. Shubhajit Mukherjee, Mr. Sailesh, and the entire team of supporting staff for making this event a huge success. At the end, I would like to quote an African proverb. Peace is costly, but it is worth the expense. With this proverb, I will rest my speech. Have a great evening.